मया निवेद्य भक्ष्य पुष्पं पुष्पं समर्पयामि माल्यादीनि सुगन्धीनि माल्यादीनि वै प्रभु मया दिनानि पूजार्थं पुष्पाणि प्रतिगृह्यता दीपं दर्शयामि साजं च वर्धसंयुक्तं मणिना योजनमय दीपं ज्ञानदेवी च त्रैलोक्यचिरापः दीपं दर्शयामि ॐ नमो भगवते अग्नये नमः ऋतुभं समर्पयामि नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि श्री अग्नये नमः आचमनं समर्पयामि श्री आचमनं समर्पयामि ऋषिकेशाय नमः and put money on the outside द्रव्यं समर्पयामि श्री अग्नये नमः give it. And devotees, remember tomorrow night we continue with Shri Krishna Katha from Bhagavad Puran, 7 p.m. tomorrow. So please tell your friends, family, come back and let's celebrate Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Om Agnaye Swaha Idam Agne Namama Prajapate Swaha Idam Prajapate Namama Indraya Swaha Idam Indraya Namama Somaya Swaha Idam Somaya Namam Bhu Swaha Idam Agne Namama Bhuva Swaha Idam Vayu Namama Om Sasva Swaha Idam Suryaya Namama Ishdevaya Swaha Gram Devaya Swaha Kuladevaye Swaha Panchopal Devebhyo Swaha Dasdipal Devebhyo Swaha Pranaya Swaha Apanaya Swaha Udanaya Swaha Dhyanaya Swaha Dhyanaya Swaha Samanaya Swaha Achman. Spiritual water on the outside. Achman Samarpayami. And you know the beautiful thing about Kali Yuga is the name of Bhagavan. The name of Bhagavan is like that. You know when someone passes away, they say to do Gaudan. Gaudan is the thing that will help the soul to cross the Baitarni Nadi, which is the river of mundane existence. So how do you cross? You hold on to the pooch, the tail of the cow when you cross. And so in this Kali Yuga, the name of Bhagavan is like that Gau Mata that helps us. So it helps us in this material existence, you know. So the name of Bhagavan helps us in this life's journey. It helps us to do wonderful things. So name of Bhagavan is very important. Om Krishnaya Namah Swaha, Shri Vallabhaya Namah Swaha, Shangine Namah Swaha, Om Vishwa Senaya Namah Swaha, Om Swasiddhi Daya Namah Swaha, Shirodadhamne Namah Swaha, Vyuheshaya Namah Swaha, Sheshashayane Namah Swaha, Jagannamaya Namah Swaha, Bhakti Gamyaya Namah Swaha. Heat the spoon, use samagri too here. Tri Murtaye Namah Swaha, Bharartava Sudha Sudaya Namah Swaha, Deva Devaya Namah Swaha, Daya Sindhave Namah Swaha, Devaya Namah Swaha, Devashikha Manaye Namah Swaha, Sukha Bhavaya Namah Swaha, Sukha Dharaya Namah Swaha, Mukundaya Namah Swaha, Muditashayaya Namah Swaha, Avikriyaya Namah Swaha, Kriya Murtaye Namah Swaha, Adhyatma Swarupa Pavate Namah Swaha, Shishtabhilakshyaya Namah Swaha, Bhutatmane Namah Swaha, Dharmatanabdha Cheshtitaya Namah Swaha, Antaryamine Namah Swaha, Kalarupaya Namah Swaha, Kalavayava Sakshikaya Namah Swaha, Vasudhaya Saharanaya Namah Swaha, Narada Prerano Namukhaya Namah Swaha, Prabhu Shinave Namah Swaha, Naradod Gitaya Namah Swaha, Lokaraksha Parayanaya Namah Swaha, Rohineya Kritandaya Namah Swaha, Yoga Jnani Yojakaya Namah Swaha, Mahaguhantara Nikshiptaya Namah Swaha, Puran ज्ञानवपुषे नमः स्वाहा आत्मवते नमः स्वाहा शूरवंशैकदीये नमः स्वाहा शौरये नमः स्वाहा कंसशङ्काविषादकृते नमः स्वाहा वसुदेवोल्लसच्छक्तये नमः स्वाहा देवक्यष्टमगर्भगाय नमः स्वाहा वसुदेवसुताय नमः स्वाहा श्रीमते नमः स्वाहा देवकी नंदनाय नमः स्वाहा हरये नमः स्वाहा आश्चर्य बालाय नमः स्वाहा श्रीवत्सलक्ष्मवक्षसे नमः स्वाहा चतुर्भुजाय नमः स्वाहा स्वभावोत्कृष्ट सद्भावाय नमः स्वाहा कृष्णाष्टम यन्तसंभवाय नमः स्वाहा प्रजापत्यर्क्ष्यं सम्भूताय नमः स्वाहा निशीतसमयोदिताय नमः स्वाहा शङ्खचक्रगदा पद्मपाणे नमः स्वाहा पद्मनिभीक्षणाय नमः स्वाहा किरीटिने नमः स्वाहा कौस्तुभोरसकाय नमः स्वाहा स्फुरन्मकरकुण्डलाय नमः स्वाहा पीतवाससे नमः स्वाहा घनश्यामाय नमः स्वाहा अकुञ्चिताञ्चितकुन्तलाय नमः स्वाहा सुव्यक्तव्यक्ताभरणाय नमः स्वाहा सूतिकागृहे भूषणाय नमः स्वाहा कारागारान्धकाग्राय नमः स्वाहा पितृप्राग्जन्म सूचकाय नमः स्वाहा वसुदेवस्तुताय नमः स्वाहा स्तोत्राय नमः स्वाहा तापत्रय विनिवारणाय नमः स्वाहा निरवध्याय नमः स्वाहा क्रियामूर्तये नमः स्वाहा ओम न्यायवाक्य नियोजकाय नमः स्वाहा अदृष्टचेष्टाय नमः स्वाहा कूटसाय नमः स्वाहा धृतलौकिक विग्रहाय नमः स्वाहा महर्षि मानसोल साय नमः स्वाहा मही मंगलदायकाय नमः स्वाहा संतोषित सुरव्रताय नमः स्वाहा साधुचित प्रसादकाय नमः स्वाहा जनकोपाय निरदेष्ट्र नमः स्वाहा देवकी नयनोत्सवाय नमः स्वाहा पितृपाणि परिष्काराय नमः स्वाहा पितृपाणि परिष्काराय नमः स्वाहा मोहितागार रक्षकाय नमः स्वाहा ओम स्वशक् युद्ध युधातिताशेषकपाताय नमः स्वाहा पितृवाहकाय नमः स्वाहा शेषोरग फणात् छत्राय नमः स्वाहा शेषोक्ताख्या सहस्रकाय नमः स्वाहा यमुनापूरविध्वंसिने नमः स्वाहा स्वभासोडभासितम्रजाय नमः स्वाहा कृतात्म विद्याविन्यासाय नमः स्वाहा योगमायाग्र संभवाय नमः स्वाहा दुर्गा निवेदितोद्भवाय नमः स्वाहा यशोदातल्पशायकाय नमः स्वाहा नन्दगोपोत्सवस्फुर्तये नमः स्वाहा ब्रजानन्दकरोदयाय नमः स्वाहा सुतात जातकर्मशीये नमः स्वाहा गोपीभद्रेक्ति निर्वृताय नमः स्वाहा अलीक निद्रोपगमाय नमः स्वाहा पूतनास्तन पीडनाय नमः स्वाहा स्तन्यात् पूतना प्राणाय नमः स्वाहा Putana Kroshakarakaaya Namaha Swaha Vinyasta Raksha Godhula Ye Namaha Swaha Yashoda Karaladitaya Namaha Swaha Nandagrata Shiro Madhyaya Namaha Swaha Putana Sugati Pradaya Namaha Swaha Balaya Namaha Swaha Paryankanidradave Namaha Swaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha Om Namo Bhagavate Swaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha Om Sarvevaya Sarvamaya Purna Gung Swaha Sarvebhyo Devebhyo Swaha Om Bhur Bhuvah Swa Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha Om Bhur Bhuvah Swa Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha Om Bhur Bhuvah Swa Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha Om Bhur Bhuvah Swa Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha Om Bhur Bhuvah Swa Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha Om Bhur Bhuvah Swa Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha Om Bhur Bhuvah Swa Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha Om Sarvamaya Purna Gung Swaha Om Sarvamaya Purna Gung Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudacye Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Sarvamaya Purnagum Swaha Sarva Papuharam Nityam Gange Nirmalam Ashvanam Shamaya Ratan Grihitam Jagadishwara Grihitam Parameshwara. And then we all stretch our hands over the fire. We ask Bhagavan to bless us. Bless our knees, our elbows, our joints, all the limbs of the body, all the organs. Bless us with health, to Bhagavan. Bless this gopri here, this kalbash, right? Bless our head with all the wisdom, all the good thoughts, all the noble thoughts out there, Bhagavan, and take away all our ignorance. And we pray, Bhagavan, may you continue to hold our hands, may you continue to guide us, may you bless us with longevity, may we live a long, noble, fruitful life. Continue to think about you, sing your praises, honor you by adoration, O Bhagavan. We pray and we beg, and serve your creation as well. Tanupa Agniyasi, Tanui Pahi, Ayuda Agniyasi, Ayumedehi, Varchuda Agniyasi, Varchumedehi, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Devotees, as we talked, as I said earlier, we're going to continue with Bhagavad Gita tomorrow. And so, there are 16 sanskars. You know what a sanskar is? 16 observances, right? So, out of it is the progression of man from conception called Garbhadan to Antishtika. Antishti means, anybody knows? Extra favor. I see some favor tonight. Antyeshti means your last rites, your last funeral rites. So from when you have been conceived to when you exit the world, there are 16 sanskars, or 16 rituals in the evolution or the progression or the development of the individual. And one of that is called Namkaran Sanskar. So in Trinidad, they have what is called Barahi. You know here? Barahi? So what is Barahi? On the 12th day, right here? And we hadn't come to Monday a long time, so I'm picking on him now. And you see, when you're a nice person, you get picked on. If you're not nice, then Father don't even look your way, right? They don't even mention you. Well, sometimes. And so, one of the sanskar is called Namkaran Sanskar. Namkaran, Nam, to do the naming, right? Nam and Karan. Namkaran, to name the child. And they do this well on the 12th day. So, on the Barahi here, see, guys will have 90, but you all have to remember that when there is birth and there is death, your house is unclean for how many days? 10 days. That is, you're not allowed when there is death or there is birth in your house. For when there is birth, the 10 days from the day the child is born to the 10th day, you're not allowed to give anything and you're not allowed to receive anything because you're in Sutta, right? Unclean women. A lot of people don't follow this, but it is meaningful and we should. When there is death, from the time the person dies, that house becomes unclean. And so when do we have the official counting? Official counting begins when there is sanskar. You know, some pundits have the people doing all of the rites even before they cremate or bury the body, which is foolish. Foolish. I don't care how old the pandit is, but the pandit something wrong with it, Kopri. What is the Kalbash? You cannot do Antyeshti Karma while the body is still in the morgue. Doesn't make any sense? See, in India, they wrote all the Padditis, all these books, how to do things, based on what's happening today. In India, if somebody dies, the same day they do the funeral. They don't wait for auntie, mausi, chacha, everybody. They come from Africa and Canada and Guyana and Trinidad and all over the world. When the person was alive, you should have come to see them then. Right? But now when the person can't open the eyes, they can't talk to you, can't give them a glass of water, you can't give them a spoon of soup, you traveling and you holding up the body. Because that body, as long as the body is there, the soul does what? It remains. It remains. So when you delay the funeral of somebody, you are not doing good. You are causing harm. You're just selfish. You're thinking about yourself. You got to think about the soul. Right? You got to think about the soul. The quicker you do the cremation or the burial, the better. The quicker the body is no longer there, the best. It is the best for the soul, because the soul, we say, there's nothing to remain for. You know? Nothing to remain for. So right away we should. In India, on the same day of the death of the individual, they do what? The cremation. Did he be nice here? Did he? We went to buy sajawat, we went to buy things for the mandir, decorations and things. And while we sitting there, 4 families carried this bamboo ladder with the body on it. Ram Nam Satya hai, Ram Nam Satya. And they go through that gully, that street, takes you to Manikarnika Ghat where they do the cremation. 24/7, that crematorium is open. So, when somebody dies in India, the same day as the death will also be the cremation. So in the Padditis or the books that are written for the practice of all of these things, it will always have the same day for death and funeral. But in America, it doesn't happen that way. In the state of Florida, you have to wait at least 2 to 3 business days before cremation because of legal requirement. So there's no way you're going to have the same day as the person's death, you have the funeral. So when do you start counting? Panditji, when do you start counting? You start counting when the antishti karma, when the funeral rites is done. Without sanskar, without the rite of passage, without the rituals, then there is no counting, it's zero. See? You all follow me? So on the day, the person could have been sitting like their funeral, their bodies are sitting 2-3 weeks inside the morgue because we're waiting for a family to come. We're waiting for a weekend. Everybody wants to do funeral on a weekend because people can come, they can spend the weekend, they can enjoy themselves, they can have some nice celebration, they can have a nice weekend. That is what's happening today.